A man was shot by ICE in Ontario after they say he tried to intervene in enforcement action.
ICE says it was conducting a traffic stop when another driver tried to run over agents. Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan is live at the scene where he spoke to the man's family. Rob.
Right. Well, Vineyard Avenue opened once again after an extensive investigation. An ICE agent opening fire on someone who they claim interfered with their operation when he tried to ram them with his car.
An ICE operation in Ontario this morning turns violent. One man shot by an ICE agent, then fleeing the scene. It happened on Vineyard Avenue around 6:30 this morning. ICE saying they tried to conduct a traffic stop of the driver of this gray sedan when the driver of this Lexus SUV tried to intervene. ICE saying he drove up, turned around, threw his car into reverse, and then tried to run them over. An ICE agent then opening fire, shooting out the passenger window. The brother of that man, who lives here in this mobile home park, saying his brother then ran inside screaming, saying he'd been shot in the shoulder. They drove him to the hospital where they say he's since been released, but right now, they have no idea where he is. Immigrant rights groups furious over what's happened.
When you have federal agents again coming in with weapons, with masked faces, and not having to identify themselves, not having to provide a warrant.
Javier Hernandez is the executive director of the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice.
The systems that were supposed to be in place to protect us are no longer there. When the Supreme Court says that you can racially profile people, now you have U.S. citizens that are being racially profiled. You have here possibly a U.S. citizen that was shot today.
To be clear, even though the man who ICE shot is a U.S. citizen, he was not their original target. According to ICE, they say they only shot him when he tried to run them over. Neighbors here in Ontario saying there has been an increase in the number of ICE sweeps out here in recent months.
At one time, they were keeping the gates closed, and I was told by people who lived at the mobile home park that they were doing it because ICE had come in without permission.
And this situation quickly turning political to no one's surprise. ICE putting out a statement this morning reading in part, quote, "This is another example of the threats our ICE officers are facing day in and day out as they risk their lives to enforce the law and arrest criminals." However, Congresswoman Norma Torres putting out her own statement expressing skepticism in what ICE is saying. That statement reading in part, quote, "There must be a full, transparent investigation with immediate updates. As we've seen in numerous incidents over the past several months, statements from the department cannot be taken at face value." Live in Ontario, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.